Good morning, and today we are fortunate to have our host sponsor here, Sheri Bolden of PDB Group Venture. Thanks for being here, Sheri. This is great.
I'm very excited, actually.
Yeah, awesome, awesome. And what exactly is PDB Group Venture?
You know what, Louis? I'm glad you asked that question. PDB Group Venture is the parent company to companies that do several different things. If you don't mind, I'd like to tell you how we got started.
Absolutely.
It was in 2006. The two businesses came together, basically. Randall, Phillips, and I came together and we put together a mini concert. And it was one of the most exciting things I'd ever done. Previously, for corporations, I'd been putting together conferences and workshops and handling all the event planning process and logistics of that. And you know, working with vendors, you know, that whole process that happens. And then he came to me and he said, you know, I see what you do, and he'd done some smaller things, you know, for friends and family and things like that. And he's like, I see what you do on a large scale. He said, I think we can put something really great together. And he'd been wanting to do this concert with a friend of his that has a band. And so he says, okay, let's try and do this. And the main thing is that we needed to find a venue. So I found a venue, which was awesome. It had a stage. It was perfect for a mini concert. And we put it all together, and it was like the launch of PDB Group Venture in 2006. It was awesome.
That was in Maryland, right?
We actually started the business in Chicago.
Okay.
Randall Phillips is originally from Chicago, and I lived there for a time. And he started out with his brother in the 80s with PDB Music Group. And they started out, the two of them, basically as DJs and music designers for weddings and things like that. And then they really moved into other areas where when his brother got married and they started doing events, his mother does flowers, so it really is a family venture.
You guys have moved to Atlanta, and you are now part producers in this PDB Group Venture / It's a Great Day for Business Atlanta.
Yes.
What are you trying to accomplish?
Well, the goal of the show really is to improve business for our business constituents. So what's happened over the last few years is everyone's gotten really nervous about the economy and business not going well and not really sure how to promote themselves. And so one thing that we know for sure, and Chris mentioned earlier, if you're on the internet, then people will see you. And so by putting It's a Great Day for Business Atlanta on the YouTube, you can take it and put it on your website, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you want with that link. It promotes your business, but it also, you know, as a total holistic view, It's a Great Day for Business Atlanta really supports what everyone is trying to do and promote their business. So that's the main goal.
Well, Chris, I find that in the Atlanta market, a lot of the reasons, not for failure, but for lack of success for building the business is because people don't have all of the different facets in place that they need to promote their business. You work with that. What's your take on it?
Well, what I found is with, going into different chamber meetings like Randall and I have attended, they become more about the chamber and less about people getting qualified leads for their businesses. So I think this is a more intimate setting and it's more closely knit, and I really like this concept. I think it's very, very powerful, and I think it's a great way to really make it always about growing your business and helping each other grow their business.
It goes back to what Bernadette was saying earlier. When you surround yourself with good affiliates, you can do just about anything. If you're not good in accounting, get a buddy.
Right.
You know, we used the buddy system when we were little going to school, right?
Right.
Across the street.
I remember someone wrote about the mastermind group,
Yes.
having a mastermind group. So I don't have to know how to do, like you said, accounting. I don't have to be a lawyer. But what I am good at is public speaking, moderating, and that. I can put my team together and give me opportunities that I wouldn't necessarily have had if I were trying to out there figure out, okay, I can't do this, but no, here's Lorrie, who's great, at promoting other people's businesses and supporting other businesses. So great, I've got Lorrie on my team now, I've got Lewis. And so all of that comes together, and it's really, to me, the only way to really promote your business is to have a team and that mastermind group.
And and I think another unique idea that you're doing with this is that you're not putting the onus just on the business owner. You're actually interviewing these people. And that gives it a little bit more substance and also credibility, and takes the pressure off, because that can be sometimes difficult to get through.
And I think too, the biggest problem that people have is marketing their own business. So they'll go to a lot of the networkings and pass out their card, and that may be all that some people do, but they don't know that there's all these other ways. And we've brought that to people with a Great Day for Business Atlanta, is to help people see, okay, here's how through our venue here is to be able to promote your business. It's huge to be on the internet. I have a niece who's 7, and she says, if you are on the internet, you're famous. So guess what? We're all famous.
and I have to expound on that, because it was interesting that we did the interviews where me and you just kept laughing and laughing, and we were going to interview at our last meeting Michael Laidlaw, who I've never seen before. And he saw me from across the room, and a big smile came on his face, and hey, Louis, how you doing? And I was like, wow, that is the power of video. That is the power of being on the internet or on any type of media, that you have that facial recognition before you've even met someone.
And having the opportunity to let people know who you are, because people do business with people they like.
And who
they
like
know,
them.
and who like them. Yes. So handing out the business cards just is not the only way to get it done. There's got to be different things that we can do in business to help promote our businesses. We need to be sure that if we have to delegate something, that we're delegating it to a person that is doing the job that you want them to do for you. And I think some of that comes from having a basic knowledge of it yourself. So definitely come to the workshops and find out about those subjects and find out what it is that you need to have delegated if you're not going to challenge it yourself. Go ahead.
The best way to tell your story is with video. If you can't meet one-on-one, like we're reading here, the next best thing is telling the story with your video. That's the power of video. So this is wonderful.
Yeah, and I highly recommend people who are watching this to contact PD Group Venture. And how would they do that? Where are they going to be looking?
Definitely can give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. 770-826-3700. But check us out at www.pdbgroupventure.com. We have a wonderful website. We have a great webmaster that works on it constantly and keeps the videos updated. Love video. And so you can see what we do, what we've done in the past. Like I said, we've done workshops, conferences, and our niche is fashion show production as well as charity events. So we've done a little bit of everything. We can put your event together as well.
Great.
Yeah, and they do an excellent job. I can say that because I've been to one of their events.
Thank you.
And it was just awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Chris, I'm going to let you do closing words.
Enjoy what you do. Have a passion for what you do, and it'll translate into success in whatever it is you decide to do.
Do it with a smile.
Thank you.
Great advice. Great advice. Thank you.
All right.